What is up, everybody? This is Anime Squad Podcast, episode 127, and I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And like always, guys, never forget and always do hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and hit the notification bell so in case you don't miss out for every episode we drop in the week. And like always, comment. We do read the comments, so don't be shy. Say hello. Say first, second, third. Don't matter. We do read them. Be awesome. And like always, we have timestamps for your favorite shows of this week. As you guys know, this is the end of the spring anime, so a lot of them are going to be going away after this week, so be prepared for that. And always we have social media like Instagram, Twitter, Discord server, and Facebook, so give us a follow there, and we post content there as well, breaking news, memes, all that fun stuff. So go ahead, check us out. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, like I said earlier, this is basically the wrap up for the spring shows of 2022. And there's also be the reviews for most of these shows. So we have a couple that are continuing after this. So,
and one show that is from the next season.
Yes, as well. So look forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of content this episode, so let's just jump right into it. Starting with the new show we have for the upcoming summer 2022, and that will be RWBY Ice Queendom, episode 1 through 3. Crunchyroll decided to drop all the first 3 episodes of RWBY. Then if you've seen RWBY, they're done by Rooster Teeth. They have like 7 seasons going on right now. The original RWBY with the CGI, created by Monty Ohm, who recently passed away. But we're not talking about that show. We have covered season 7, so if you want to check out that review, you're free to do so. But this is a different RWBY project that Production Shaft, if you don't know that name, has done the Monogatari series mostly, and other projects, but that's the most well-known one. Picked up the RWBY IP, and now we have Ice Queendom, which is a reimagining of RWBY, like right off the beginning. And
I guess they made it their own pretty much in a way. So it's the same material, but just made up their way, pretty much.
And their style and their animation, obviously it was all 2D animation. Project Shaft really put their spin in it, their magic. And yeah, if you've seen the first season, this is basically the first season of RWBY.
Yeah, these 3
episodes.
3 episodes is literally one season of RWBY. And I think it was not exactly done well, but it's like it tried to cover everything as much as it can.
Yes, because it's only an hour long with all 3 episodes combined. And let's just give off what they
well, no, not really. I think they could, they probably saw it. So in general, how you feel about those 3 episodes in general?
Yeah, I mean, when watching it, it was cool because we're big RWBY fans. I like to say it because we right off the bat we knew what the story was so far, right? Like they got a lot of elements from the shorts of the introduction of our characters, like Weiss, Blake, RWBY.
I was surprised with a couple of the scenes where they changed it up, so it was going the same way, but then all of a sudden it just flicked on it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah, I think I like that a lot too. A lot of the story elements that like later been brought up, like RWBY Silver Eyes were brought up right off the bat, so it's not as like out of nowhere from season 3. The Silver Eyes come into play.
Or I just don't remember. The scene with the dad too. I wasn't expecting that too. Unless
RWBY's dad played a bigger part, like more supportive than anything.
Yeah. So there was more support on the characters themselves.
so I do like that, and that being part of the story, you know, like not you don't have to watch it on its own media, whatever, on its own episode. And like, hey, it's all here. And I like the reimaginings of, you know, most of the shots they did, like, you know, Weiss's battle with the soldier. That was really well. They gave a lot of love to Weiss and RWBY. I felt like
it was, for me, it was kind of like a back and forth with that one, because the arts, like, sometimes the animation drops a bit and then it picks up again when I guess scenes, the tension builds up and there's more like action scenes and stuff like that.
I feel like
that's when they
I think that's why I meant like that, when the battles happen, which what people loved about the original first 3 seasons of RWBY, like the action scenes were awesome. So that coming, Shaft trying to outdo that. I
think the worst one was at the end where we didn't get the final battle with Penny and the squad.
They just fast forward that, and I'll get to that, like that moment. But like, yeah, like when we got the battles, they were really clean. Like RWBY's introduction battle, that was like really well done. Like the detail of like, you know, the movement of her scythe and like, you know, shooting shots, or like the famous one with the RWBY team fights the giant crow. I think that was like also well done as well.
We also got an introduction to a new character with a new, I guess, with a new villain at the same. Well, I don't know if it's a villain yet, but it's a one of the what do you call him? The Grim, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say villain. I would say like new
creature.
Like a new, like different version of the Grim, because like most of the time the Grim have been, you know, physical. They've been like abusive animals. Stuff like that, like giant bear, giant winged beast.
Yeah,
like
this one, I guess,
is a dream eater.
Is a dream eater, yeah.
Like it messes with
your I guess your evil shadow of yourself.
Yeah, watching it reminded me a lot of Summertime Rendering. I was like, okay, that's just, I think, the timing of it. But yeah, there was a lot to really like about it. I think Shaft really did a good job. Well, in my opinion, though, the animation for RWBY is how I pictured it if it would ever be 2D. So good job on Shaft of, you know, taking this daunting task of RWBY. But yes, like you said, there's a new character, Shinon, this dream catcher huntress. And it was really cool. They gave a lot of time when John got possessed by one of these.
We got a new, like, a sequence too.
Like all the trinkets and gadgets that she uses is like, whoa, that looks really cool. Like,
is it me or did we get a lot more of Team
Juniper?
Yeah.
I think so, because in Juniper they were like kind of there, but like not as much. I think it had to do with that sequence. I feel like.
No, well, I feel like the relationship with John and
Pyrrha,
yeah, that was more of it now, from the show itself.
Yeah, I think so, because there are some aspects of the show that are not there. Like
even I noticed that even Weiss is like, oh, I'm gonna stop going with Pyrrha, I guess, because she would see John a lot every time Pyrrha would be there. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, RWBY, come with me. Let's go this way.
Yeah, and I think that's Shaft trying to do their own story, like you said earlier, because there are some like by beats that they follow by the original, and then there's some that just completely like, oh, we'll just not tell it, you know.
Yeah, like a good one that you pointed out was where Yang was gonna go off on her own.
Yeah, Yang shirt was completed. If anything, Yang got completely shafted of the whole.
No, but no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole like, she got friends already, and I think prior to that, if we remember that she already had she was already in the school, right?
She was already at Beacon for like a couple. Like a year, if anything.
But both of them started at the same time.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, it's not a big deal.
No, I know, but they changed that up. You got me?
It's a change that like, oh, it's fine, you know. And I like the part like they didn't get to Beacon school yet. Like the test was like literally like after
Once they got out of the
got out of the plane and we start going fighting them and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's cool. I do like that. What was I gonna say?
One thing I guess I'm kind of wish, like the music itself, the background.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it felt dull at times.
Like when we were watching the.
Well, I'm not saying the songs in general. I mean,
no,
like
I know, but I think that's how I felt. It was like, you know, especially the RWBY segment. I was thinking of like, you know, her song, you know, Blake's song. Like they're engraved in my mind. So when I don't hear it, I'm like, oh damn. But hey, you know, it's just Shaft doing like we said earlier, their own take. So they're doing their own music.
I know, and now you could tell too. Now the reason why I guess Rooster Teeth had a little what do you call them? Ghost people or blank outlights of people when they didn't draw them. I mean, did like CGI versions of the characters, background characters.
Oh, like the shadow people, like, you know, the background people, characters.
Yeah.
So the city won't look empty.
But this one, they did do it a bit in the beginning, but like episode 3 was at the other town. I think there was nothing.
Yeah, it's not their fault because we did go back to watch.
But there was shadows.
Yeah, there was shadow peoples, but like they're like, we don't want to put that. Like, just keep the city empty, I guess. Keep the source material real, you know.
Well, it was not the source material, but it just seemed weird, just not having anyone at the town.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to see actual extras, you know. Yeah. We didn't get that until season 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some things like we pointed out earlier, like the whole warehouse dock fight was just completely ignored, and it was kind of moving really fast with the whole Weiss and Blake kind of like forgiving each other.
Yeah, like I guess from episode 1 to like 3, it was literally going quick. I'm like, I already knew the story, but imagine for someone that doesn't, or maybe maybe I'm too slow for it in a way. Like everything was getting resolved real quick, but I guess because that's why they're trying to get us to know these characters in a way.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing of this, like the first 3 episodes, if anything, is just the whole Grimm and the whole new character, like what they bring to the table.
You know what? Or maybe because we saw 3 episodes like right away, it's like it felt fast. Maybe if we simmered with 1 episode each, it would have been like probably would get it more.
I don't think so.
Or do you think it'll be still too fast?
It'll be still too fast because you know the first episode of anything is just the shorts, and the second like the hunt with like, you know, when they get launched to the forest, and the third one was like when they go to the festival.
The whole fondness and
human divide.
Weiss's family is bad.
Yeah, evil. They are, you know.
We already know that, but yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I think anything else you want to add to that?
No, I guess I got my little nitpicks out as well. I don't think I have any other issues other than the characters look nice. No, I like the character designs on everyone. It was cool. The voice acting, of course.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I thought they did a good job on voice acting. You know, obviously being subbed this time.
Yeah.
And let us know if those are the actual original Japanese voices that Rooster Teeth hired.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it's the same or not because I did rewatch season 1 through Japanese, but it's been a while since I watched it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I wanted to know that I wanted to see who they picked and stuff, but I forgot the names, of course, like always.
And yeah, there's a lot of promise to it. I feel like that's the best thing about it. Like characters that could get, you know, a redevelopment or like story plots that I never thought of that could be presented. Like the whole Grimm thing. Like I'm still dumbfounded about it. Like, oh yeah, we don't have a Freddy Krueger Grimm. Oh, that sounds terrifying, you know? Like eating your semblance or, you know, your aura inside of you. It's like, oh damn, that's terrifying.
Yeah, and I guess for like the show wise for me, I know I nitpicked the show, but at the same time, I really enjoyed it for what it was. And I do recommend the show to new people, even though like it's fast. They managed to keep the information like set. Like you'll know these characters by the end of those episodes, you know.
Yeah, I think it's just the daunting part of it. If you've never seen RWBY, it's just all these characters get thrown in your face. Like, you know, you have like Ozpin or like Yang and RWBY's dad, and the professors, and like there's like hints of like major players that just get like background time. Like Cinder, she shows up in the pilot. She's a pilot when she escapes with the orange hair dude. I forget his name. So I'm already a fan that's watched the show doesn't even remember that guy's name, and he was a big player. But yeah, so yeah, that's the first 3 episodes of RWBY Ice Queendom.
Check it out on Crunchyroll. And are we keeping it? Nah. Just like we are.
Yeah, we are keeping the show. Like we said, we're big fans, so it could be biased, but I just really love watching Shaft's action scenes go ham, you know. So, but yeah, that was RWBY Ice Queendom episode 1 through 3, and with that being said, that is the only new show for this week. Next week we'll have a bit more, not all of it. So we have Aoashi episode 12, and now Aoashi, well, if anything, Nozomi, the coach, he sees the play happen right from last week, and he's like, he did it, oh my god, our MC can do it. And he's like, what do you, and the other coach is like, what are you talking about? It's like, he's not a ball hog no more. There's no longer I or me or myself, you know. It's about the team that shines, and what we've been really preaching about these couple weeks.
It's crazy too, because when I watched this episode, I was like, wait, didn't we know this already? Yeah. Like, come on, man. This episode was pretty long just for that whole like him trying to solve it. You get me?
Yeah, it really was. Like I'm a big fan of the show, but like even with like when I was watching, I was like, man, like we get it, you know. Yeah. there's no I in team. I got it. And like,
yeah, and then when they were playing and like telling us, I'm like, wait, I know what they're doing.
So I'm just like, okay, I get it. Like, you know, the triangle strategy, that makes sense, you know.
I think that's the usual soccer kind of play, you know. You need to know your teammate, you know. You got to pass
know your team. Yeah. And like last week was read the players, you know, read their eyes. Just think of the play they're gonna make as well. And this one's like, hey, playing threes, that way all 3 of you have a goal, or if you see another one of your teammates open, set it up so they could like have the start moment.
Are you teaching me, man?
That's basically what happened this episode. And like, you know, Hana and the other sideline characters, they're like, yeah, that's what's happening right now. I was like, oh my god, it's crazy. And like they're dumbfounded because of how Ashido can
the funny thing of this episode was his whole eye hawk thing.
Oh, the raven or crow vision.
His Renegon just comes out and everything slows down, like everything in the whole. No, not only that, there's like not only one bird, there's like 5 of them up there, and they're having a whole big conversation. He could hear the conversation going on in their heads. Yeah, he's like all these plays are getting planned and moving at the same time while he's playing.
Not only are there crows or ravens are up there, they also are watching the game, and they're also making plays in their head.
But then you see him also fatigue as well because of all
it's taking so much mana out of him. Yeah, the chakra energy.
Oh, but yeah, I guess from last episode they didn't make any goals. This episode they made their goals, right?
Yeah,
they made one. No, they made one last week. Now they got 2.
Yeah, it was 1-3, and then they tied it up.
Yeah,
and then they go to overtime.
No,
that was the big play when.
And this one's for you though.
It's for you, Hana. For you, baby.
That's funny.
Hey, they made the goal, right?
Yeah.
And they even gave Oshido the credit because he technically made the play.
Yeah.
Like he gave it back to Blondie, and he shot it to his homeboy, green hair guy, and he made the shot. So it ended up being the score 3-4. And then the guy, I like the reaction with the other team player. He was like,
because he thought like, hey, I thought you were the one that wants to make the shot, right?
Yeah. He was like, what was that? Why'd you fall? And then like she was like, that was fun. I want to do that again. It's gonna be awesome. And he's like, this guy's weird, bro.
But he was thinking of he's always the guy that shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why
he wants to be the star player.
Yeah.
And then throughout literally last second, he changed it.
Yeah.
Which really could throw off a player.
The glow in his eyes finally kicked in, right?
His Raven vision.
So yeah, he's finally realized that he needs to work as a team.
Yes, and it impressed a lot of people on the sidelines, including a mysterious guy in a hat.
Of course, we later on realized that he's a famous soccer player. Oh,
yes,
not a famous soccer player, but he's up there.
He's famous in their world, right?
Yeah.
Because he's the young high schooler that made it into the professional team. Not Division 3, not Division 1, whatever. Not in the club, the actual face of the team. He was put up there, and
kind of pretty much told
Oshido
to, hey, try to be
like him.
Yeah, aim for him.
And then the other girl, the club owner, she even mentions that she was like, all right, I want you to watch him play, and you make the play before it even happens, like he would, or like try to do a better play than he did.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of real, like, you know, any sport. Like you watch someone else's gameplay or like their performance and see what little mistakes they've done or like what they really excel at, you know, like study the play, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to see that next week. Just to see.
Well, finally we got out of that.
Yes,
that was kind of
that
like,
damn game.
well, not the game, but him finally realizing it'll take a while.
Not be a solo player, be a team player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, he won't be benched for 3 months, right?
That too, as well.
So that's a plus.
And I guess we also got a little bit of flashbacks of him like saying he wants to learn, so now he's learning.
Not only from his coaches, from his teammates. And just one more little thing. It's not important, but the Josuke player, he's hilarious. He gets like a tantrum, and my man got a yellow card on the field.
Oh, jeez. And then he almost got in a tantrum again, but the ref is like, oh.
That's right. That's what I thought.
Oh, that was a lot of funny faces in this episode too.
There's always funny faces in this show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Ashoshi episode 12. Like we said earlier, but just a fresh reminder, this will be continuing on for the next season. This has 24 episodes, so this was not the end. So we'll be continuing on with this show. We have Love After World Domination, episode 12, also known as the finale for this show. This is one of the shows that's ending this week, and what an ending. Basically, if you study the opening of the show, this is the ending. The villains, the Gecko Foundation, finally make their ultimate being that fuses negative energy and make the ultimate monster. Rawr.
It's pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, really strong. But is it intimidating?
It's a big baby.
It's a big demon baby. Not only is it a big demon baby, it's powerful, and it could consume people to use their powers. Like Bear-sama, dude. They ate the bear, and Destiny didn't even care.
Destiny was depressed.
Yes. Why was she depressed? Because her show's ending?
Depression.
No. She was depressed because...
Murder.
I mean, If we're getting real here, yeah, that could depress somebody. But no, because Fido made a big boo-boo. Big no.
He owes money.
To the mafia, right? No, Fido has to do a commercial with this celebrity, I guess.
Yeah.
And she really loves Fido as well, like in real life. And they have to do a wedding commercial, I think.
Yes.
And the only reason they're doing that is because they fund the whole Gelato Force Foundation.
Pretty much.
They're a big sponsor. So Fido doesn't see what's the big deal. You know, that's just work. And I agree with him. It's like, yo, it's just business, you know? It's not like he's going to go marry her in real life, you know? But, hey.
Hey, man, the one thing, I guess the main thing of the episode, it was her selfishness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she didn't want to.
She was selfish.
She didn't want to see another girl cut a cake in front of millions, right?
She was jelly.
Big jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine, you know. In relationship, you could be jealous. You know, you don't want to see your man or your significant partner like have googly eyes for another person. That's not right. Only you get that attention, you know.
Even though it was for commercial, but you know, in her eyes, it
was like that.
Yeah.
And then Fido still didn't believe it, but that's when the pink hair girl, she's like, "Don't you get it? What if you were in Destiny's shoes, and Destiny was cutting a cake with another guy?" And he's like, "Oh my God, I understand. I effed up. How could I be such a meathead?" And it was kind of cute what he was trying to do. He was like, "All right, well, I'll make a cake, and that way me and Destiny could cut a cake together first before I do the whole full commercial thing."
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it takes a while for Fido to perfect the cake because, you know, he may be a Red Ranger, bro, but he's not perfect, you know.
He's not a cook.
He's not or dessert cook, you know. That's a whole different cook in the cooking world. So it took him 2 days to make a good cake to cut on, while Destiny over here is sulking in madness and anger. But also sad that Fido did not call back
in those 2 days.
Yeah, and for someone like that in that position, that's a lifetime.
Oh, jeez,
that's an eternity. God, no wonder no one to sit next to Destiny at the lunch table.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. The whole
like
Gelato guys were just back there, like.
It's like, oh my God. Oh, you mean the Gecko Force?
The Gecko Force.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the whole big demon baby. You know, they eat Bear-sama. Destiny's doesn't even care about this damn giant baby. Everyone else does. You know, we actually see the other monsters.
It was funny too. The boss gets slapped by the demon baby.
Yeah, and it was the first time we actually see all the evil forces in action. Yeah. Which is a shame, but you know. It is what it is.
Against the villains. So the demon baby ended up attacking the villains.
Yes. And then the big giant demon baby. Why does it leave?
It just got bored.
It got bored, right? Yeah. Being a baby.
You know, babies.
Yeah, they get bored. You're right, dude. I'm sorry. So it flies off to wherever Fido's at.
Conveniently.
Yeah,
right?
Conveniently. You know, flies to a random building. Fido can't do the commercial because the whole thing's ruined.
That's good.
Yeah, it is big pluses for Destiny.
Yeah, he was. I like that he was happy. He was like, "Oh, just go and hide.
Yeah,
I'll take care of this."
Oh yeah, because he didn't want to cut the cake, right?
Yeah. He was scared, and then that's when he drops the. No, he stops midway. He's holding the blade, like, "Are we gonna do this?
I can't do it. It's like I'm cheating on Destiny." It's like, no, bro, you're just being a professional. Do it for your job. It doesn't mean anything.
That suit looked nice on him.
Oh, it did. But we don't see it too long because it's Gelato time, you know.
Yeah, we finally get the Power Rangers kind of transformation.
I mean, we've got it.
Like, I know, but not that. Like, yeah, it's been a while.
Way long time overdue. But yes, all the Gelato forces are here. And they don't do damage because, you know.
And then during that part, you're like, "Oh, is this gonna be the moment?" Because when you notice the blade combining and stuff.
Yeah,
you're like,
it was like a giant. They call it a claymore, which I really appreciate. It's not just a sword.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we got a different sword in here, the claymore. All right, awesome. And then when the July forces got taken, I was like, oh, is this the moment we're gonna have? And then I legit the baby ate a cake and it became the cake, and I was like, oh my god, this is the moment where both Fido and Destiny get to cut the cake.
Pretty much.
In their way, right?
And then Decimi and not Decimi, the other two
the other princesses, right?
The other princesses come, because they, they're upset with the big baby,
Yeah, they ate Bursama.
Yeah.
And but yeah, Destiny and Fido,
I guess,
quote unquote, killed the baby, right?
Because I guess the newscast was like, oh, they joined forces.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, the baby died. Yeah.
Yeah, it died. The cake baby died.
Cake baby died, right?
But not the demon baby, which later became a real baby.
No. It was still the demon baby, but it was it was too small to a point where it can't
do anything
unless they probably give it again depression and all that stuff.
All the negative energy of the world, which could they're in Japan, so it's very easy to get.
Damn.
Hey. If they have a forest called Suicide Forest, there's a reason for that.
Hey, we got one here too, man.
Oh Lord. But yeah.
But not a forest though.
But yeah. And yeah, that's basically the show ending with Fido and Destiny.
Yes, they continue hiding because the newscasters like, hey, are you guys joined the?
Are you guys a thing?
No, well,
are you guys gonna form a pact of friendship?
Yeah. But no.
Heck no.
No,
we're still rivals, and we're gonna do our thing and hide a relationship, and we're gonna do this forever.
Heck yeah.
And that's the end of the anime. And that is Love After World Domination. And yeah, I thought it was a fun ending. And I like how the opening incorporated to the ending. And yeah, with that being said, this is your first time hearing this. After an anime, we usually do reviews. So for this instant, it will be this one. And I usually start off, so I'll be starting off. Love After World Domination. It's a fun show. I think it's just lighthearted, What if how I imagined it is like, what if Rita Repulsa got with Tommy from Power Rangers? Like they were having a secret relationship. The anime. And yeah, it was basically that concept of how they get to hide it and how some of these people are clueless. And I just love the fact that every time they meet up, they're like in a fight and no one notices they're gone. But like they just have that rivalry that they didn't even question it. Don't take the show seriously. It's just fun gags, funny characters. Fido's just a meathead with a big heart, and Destiny's super powerful, like lineage of like an evil family that's been working with the Gecko Force forever. And yeah, this was just a simple review, quick and simple. Side characters, they're there. They don't change as much. The only thing that changes is, I guess, Ari Maiden gets with Bear-sama, which was weird. And who else gets changed? Pink Ranger, I guess. She finds out the secret, but she's okay because she likes it. But yeah, simple anime, simple premise, fun to watch. I think it's a good background anime. Like if you need something in the background, put it on. It won't hurt you. And yeah, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. I think better than average. Fun time. Not that much going on, and just cute characters doing cute things. David?
Yeah, with me, I enjoyed the show. It's fun for what it was. I wish at times, if anything, I wish a lot of animes to get better animation, but that doesn't happen a lot. But from what they had, whenever the action scenes popped in, that were cool at times.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? The two characters are adorable. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed the whole what do you call it? A living, kind of like a double life in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And all the shenanigans that they get into, both in the good side and the bad side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about at 6.5 for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're about the same.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just harmless fun, right?
yeah. I'll recommend this show to people. This is a pretty cool watch.
I think if you're a big Power Ranger fans, you'll have a kick out of it.
That or a romance.
Yeah,
If you like romance as well.
rom-com.
Yeah.
But yeah, simple review for this one. Simple show, not that much into it. And let us know what you guys thought. Maybe this is the best anime of the year. I don't know. Let us know. Or you hated this show. Let us know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, we'll kind of miss you. Love after World Domination. We have Shikimori is not just a cutie, episode 10, which would have been episode 12 if it wasn't for the whole problems this show was having with the airing. So this will be continuing on a little bit more further to the summer animes. But yeah, episode 10, if anything, is all about Hamichi, and like her resolve of like she doesn't want to do a lot of like activities, but if it's for her friends, heck yeah, let's do it.
I fight for my friend. I mean, what?
I fight for my friends, damn it.
I mean, I try for my friends.
Yeah, because she tries her damn hardest when she unfortunately got the misfortune of.
Oh, but before that, the thing that's funny is that she's pretty much lazy, like super lazy.
Yeah.
And he thought Uzumi was lazy, but he's like, no, I'm not. I'm just clumsy.
Yeah, I'm just walking superstition, you know.
And then she's like, no, I thought we were in the same team.
Thought we were tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like how both, if anything, Hamichi and Izumi really try their hardest to practice this relay race that they're gonna do.
Yeah, but like I know he was there, but I feel like he was there for her.
No, yeah, because they both struggle.
Yeah.
And if anything, Hamichi was like,
she struggled more.
Yeah, and the big thing that kind of happened during the relay race, she's the one that tripped. She's the one that kind of make the big oopsie during the big relay race, and I was like, oh no, Hamichi.
But everyone's like, hey man, it's not your problem. I mean, it's, you know, we'll work it out, you know.
Yeah, and they really use that to their advantage because you know, the other three, Shikimori, Neko, and Bakugo with the Fang, they're actually like active people. They're like in sports and clubs, so they're kind of like they're aces if anything. So yeah, I like the whole. It was a simple episode, honestly. It was like more Hamichi that we ever got, other than like
it was her episode.
It was legit her episode. Other than last week when she was like Detective Hamichi.
But this one was centered for her.
Mm.
And it was adorable. I liked the ending. I liked how the ending happened too.
Yeah.
She ended up with her emotion came out.
A lot.
Yeah.
Hey, for like a character like Hamichi, like half. Like she has a blank face, right?
Yeah.
But she gives out the most emotion. Like where she's like melting. It's just like, I'm melting. He's like, no, don't melt, Hamichi.
And now that I guess towards the end of this scene, I was kind of happy. I was like, oh, she finally got to smile, because she always had that,
yeah,
you know,
blank face.
Yeah.
Which is funny, but like, you know, deep down inside, she wanted to smile, and she wanted the dub.
Yeah.
Which Shikimori, if anything, the other three really carried.
Yeah, but because, you know, just to bring her happy, you know, to get her happy,
so they could say like day one.
Yeah.
So
they didn't focus on the others, like, oh, those three won it for him. Mm-hmm. No, it's literally everyone won together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it more perfectly. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Pretty much.
And like you said, the ending shot, the ending photo was just cute, icing on the cake. So yeah, simple episode, honestly, very cute.
I like this one.
Yeah. And you notice, like, lately the episodes with this show, it's not around involving Shikimori or if anything.
Yeah, they started becoming episodic now.
Yeah. I do like it because, last week I really enjoyed it with Neko and the other girl. And this one now it's just Hamichi. So I wanted, next week would be like another cycle. We get Bakugo with the fang.
Now it's his time to shine.
Yeah, fighting Deku and stuff.
Jeez.
Jokes aside, we only have 2 more episodes for this show, so we'll see what happens. And but I still do like that, even like we don't get as much time with them. The times we do get, it's cute, especially with Shikimori, even though she's not just a cutie. We have Love is War, Ultra Romantic, episode 12 and 13. Yes, this one dropped both episodes.
Yeah, we were
both confused. Yeah. Yes. Obviously, last week we covered episode 11, and we were expecting another hour episode. Well,
no,
I was expecting an episode 12 and an episode 13. With that was going to be an hour.
Yeah.
But I misread the information with how they were going to release this. But hey, if anything, this is better.
Yeah, if anything, this is just episode 12 long.
Yes.
Hour one. Yeah.
This is the 1 hour, quote unquote, special.
Yeah. Crunchyroll says it's 2-parter.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just start with episode 12. Or you want to just wrap both of them together?
Yeah, wrap both of them.
Yeah,
it was pretty much the same thing.
Since Crunchyroll and the anime did it, we're wrapping both episode 12 and 13 in this review.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously from last week, Kaguya is dumbfounded, shocked, disbelief that Shirogane got accepted to Stanford, and the whole fact that he's skipping a grade. So she's shocked, but she's happy for him,
No,
she is
was not.
She is.
When she left that room, she was she was disappointed, especially when she talked to the maid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because, she had a whole plan going on, spend more time together.
Yeah.
Especially in their senior year. It's senior year.
I would too, man.
Yeah.
I would be sad for
And I like how in the show, they really show Kaguya, like very emotional. Like how she's trying to comprehend everything. And she's just going ballistic. She's like, ah! But keeping her cool, kind of.
I like the fact that I noticed it since I guess till now, season 3, she doesn't show her true self.
No.
And she only does it to the maid itself. The rest is like they don't know how she acts. Like she acts with the maid.
Yeah,
because it's funny.
Yeah, because you really see Kaguya being Kaguya, right? She's not the hand on her face, stoic, villainous.
Pretty much.
She's like, she's just a girl. And I think that's what's cute about it. And
innocent girl.
Yeah.
It was funny, man.
Sure, like her whole plan and like the maid's plan to like, hey, if you're gonna confess to him, do it your way, I guess. They were trying to make it really complicated and stuff. And they're like, you know what, Kaguya, just
coffee and go up there.
Get a boss coffee and just like
tell
him you like him, and whatever you add to that, that's just top icing on the cake,
And then she asks like, "Oh, you want me to go with you?" Like, no,
no, I got this. Thank you. You've done so much for me. Later on, I was gonna bite her in the butt.
the next.
What happens to her?
Yeah.
Well, it's just like, oh, I need the coffee first, and it's like, oh no, this machine's not accepting my $10.
Yeah, I was like, really, girl? You think you're bringing a big bill to a machine?
Yeah, and then like her heart pendant that she was gonna give to Shirogane, she dropped it as well. Mm-hmm. Everything's going to crap. Meanwhile, while that's getting set up, we finally got the conclusion with Shirogane.
So we get his ending in a way.
Yes, we did. Yeah. In episode 12. Well, this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was bitter. bittersweet, but he didn't know it.
He knew it at the end.
He knew at the end. No, he kind of knew it, but he didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
He was like, what's going on here? Like,
No, at first, yeah, he was confused on what's happening.
Yeah, but I really liked it because he was being himself, if anything, like, you know, his true self that the girl didn't see at first, because, you know, of her vision of Shinigami.
Yeah, I like how it turned out too, because the way what do you call it, that he's not what do you call it, the same like other guys, and
like serious nice guy, right?
Yeah,
like he could be a big nerd of other things like
flowers.
That was a really big impressive thing.
It amazed me. I was like, wait, he likes flowers?
Yeah. He's a really caring guy for flowers. He could get angry at times. He could be dumb.
No, but you know, for a relationship wise, I think they, you know, taking time before they start going.
Yeah,
you know?
it was huge.
Yeah,
and I thought they really did a good job. Like, he didn't get the girl, obviously, but it's a standby, if anything, by accident. Because I love how they talked about the cherry blossoms and like how when they bloom, they like the specific one they were
for
talking
that
about.
season. Yeah, that season stuff.
Yeah, like these cherry blossoms never like split apart, they're together. And she was like, well, I know you confessed to me and all, but like, I don't have an answer for you. Are you willing to wait for me? And he's like, yeah, I'll wait for you to March. And then she's like, oh my God, that's pretty a long time. What a patient man. And then he kind of puts two and two, like not at that moment, but when the play happens, which explains the whole
heart.
Yeah, the whole heart thing, the whole festival. And then it finally clicked on him. It was like, wait a minute, did I just confess to her? Me giving her the heart was like me like telling her that I liked her a lot. Am I an idiot? Holy crap.
But he at the end he was glad though.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't get rejected though. I was like, there's no way she took this seriously though. Hey, but she did that backflip. That was cool. And but yeah, it's not what I expect. Thank God. I was expecting like a way dark ending to this, like, because it was leading to that route. Like, she said no to him, you know, he was gonna be devastated. But
well, she didn't physically said no.
No,
she was just confused, and that's where I'm like, oh, she kind of likes him, but at the same time, of course, you know, the whole thing that she said, she had college,
she
and
thought the future of herself.
Yeah,
it's her time to be selfish. So.
Yeah.
She doesn't know where Ishimigami fits in that role.
Yeah, so if anything, this is really helpful for him and her.
Are you saying this is a calm before the storm?
Sure.
I hope not. I hope my man does get the yes.
No, he'll get the yes, but I mean, like, you know, it'll be time before they go out. You get me?
Yeah. And I hope like when we get the next season, like, she's a big player. Like, she's been a big player, but like not really. You know what I mean?
Not like our next girl though.
Oh, Leno?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I wasn't expecting that.
She got shafted, dude.
I know, but you know, nice of our boy.
Yeah, with more Ishimigami. Because Leno really wanted the campfire. She wanted the experience herself. But she got work. The promises that she made, it couldn't happen if she didn't make those promises. So she had to patrol the school grounds that no one, like, I guess, come in, you know, kill them or something. I don't know. But she had to miss. She missed the campfire. And my man, smooth as Shinigami, not on purpose. Just, you know, just being a thoughtful friend. I feel like it was like, hey, I recorded it for you, this moment that you really wanted, so that way you didn't miss out. And the whole, like, you know, heart balloons go up in the air. And she loved it.
She loved it to a point where she was amazed too that she got the heart.
Oh, okay. That's not his fault. Like, he was like, hey, you're part of the committee, that Lost and Found committee, whatever. So I found this and I'm here to give it to you.
At first.
Yeah. And she's like, are you giving me a heart? Like, it's like, I don't know what you're trying to take that as, but whatever. And I'm like, what is going on here? Is this going to be a love triangle with the Shinigami? Well, we'll see. I don't know.
A little confused triangle.
Yeah. So The triangle that Shimigami never wants to be part of. Well, he wants the other girl, mostly. Course, but like Leno, like he's just I don't know. I don't know how this will roll out.
maybe it was just a bluff.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah,
they'll make it entertaining, right?
Oh, hilarious!
Next season.
What the jokes we had from those two just this season alone was just hilarious. But yeah, hers was very short and simple, but like very effective. Mm-hmm. And then the whole
hold on, man, Chica, man.
Chica had nothing to do in this damn festival except make her life complicated with the whole arson fiasco going on.
Yeah, she took it way too serious,
way too far. But
while Kage's like she already solved it.
Yeah.
Way.
She put two and two. Is like, oh, I know who it is. I know who's doing the shenanigans. Because it was thanks to Chica's kind of like little hint, I guess, that kind of helped her.
But not Chica though.
No, not Chica. She took it way too far. She took it to a whole different level, and I don't know.
She was going through the whole entire episode looking for him.
Yes, but I guess we'll just skip to the main juicy moment that happened in this episode. Did it happen? Is Shimigami and Kaguya confessed their love to each other?
Before that, his plan.
Oh, yes.
He literally got everyone. He got a lot of people for this damn plan.
Yes, I was curious because in the beginning of the show, we got introduced to this girl, right? This blue hair girl who did nothing throughout the whole season until like this very moment, which she was the one that inflated all the heart balloons, basically. And like him setting up the whole weather balloon full with heart balloons as well. This elaborate plan that he made.
Even the principal.
Yeah, the principal. In it. Yeah, to like set up the recommendation. I think he made 2 letters.
Yeah. For
like, I think him and Kaguya.
I think so.
Yeah, so that way, when the confession happens, it makes sense. And yeah, and like both the blue hair girl and the prince was like, man, this guy.
Even his sister and dad were there just to see for the flight as well.
Yeah. And so, hey, man, my man was dedicated. My man went the whole 9 yards to make this confession super marvelous and spectacular that even a girl like Kaguya, who's like the pedestal of gods, will be impressed, right?
Yeah.
And, hey, did it succeed?
No.
Oh, I thought it did.
It did, but no.
I thought their whole moment was...
No. It was cute and everything, but they didn't do what they wanted to do.
No.
And the whole, rivalry, who's going to say who's...
the whole the premise of the show, who caves in first.
Yeah.
And like, it all comes in again at this very confession moment.
The confession doesn't happen. But the kiss did.
Yes.
Ish.
Kaguya's version of the kiss. Which I don't know where she got. She got from a movie, right?
Remember, she's innocent.
Yes.
Because from what she was explaining to the maid was like, oh, this is getting juicy.
Finally, some sauce.
But then she realized, oh, you're an idiot.
You did what? How? You stuck your tongue out? Did you French kiss him? What's going on here? And then she explains to her like, no, I just, like she licked him or something? I don't know. The way they explained it, I was like, what did you do to him? And look, I like his reaction to it is like he did take it as a kiss, but he was like, the way she kissed me, he was like, what the hell was going on here? But it was cute. It was wholesome. And it was so cute, in fact, that Chika did find a hidden room in the school leading to like a peek hole to the clock tower, right?
Chika didn't get a C right
No,
away.
It was one of her friends. And I think it was the most hilarious part.
It felt like a World War II scene.
She got sniped out of love when she saw.
She was aiming her sight, and once that sight opens up, she was blinded by the light.
She legit was blinded by the light, blinded by love. That it hit her so hard that she made she quoted like some lines from a Bible verse. I was like, what happened? Jesus Christ.
She landed on the floor with arms crossed.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Holy crap. But,
who's next?
Unfortunately, Chica and the other girl did not get to see that because the damn balloons. Mm-hmm. But yes, the confession, I guess 666 says, but not really. They really didn't state the relationship they wanted to be in.
Rivalry continues.
Yes. And then the whole the big one was Kaguya also going to Stanford with him.
Yes. Was
also like a big thing as well. So I think that would be a big part in the next season if we do get one. I'm pretty sure we'll get one. But yeah, that'll also be a big player.
And if the rest of the other group is gonna follow along, or what's gonna happen to them? You get me?
Imagine all of them go to Stanford.
Yo, America.
this council meeting would never leave.
That'd be funny.
But yeah, that was
Oh, and at the end, of course, yeah, the whole hand holding.
Now they're hiding
the table. Yeah,
they're hiding their love.
Love after world domination at this point. They're hiding their relationship under the table.
And yeah, that is Love is War Ultra Romantic Season 3. That is the end. That is a wrap for that show. And yeah, let's just jump right into the review. Mm-hmm. Oh man, jumping back into Love is War. It's always a treat. If you haven't seen our second season review, go ahead and watch that. But I feel like it will be no difference from this review, in my opinion, because they kept their jokes on fire. The animation still kills. I think hands down the best moment is the Chika and Shinigami trying to rap. That's like
that whole episode.
That whole episode stuck in my brain. It's just that was so creative.
The ED was amazing, but you know,
yeah, that
was the one-off.
The one-off ED, which reminded me of first season's Chika's dance. I think again the characters are solid. We got more Leno, which was good, but I feel like at the end she kind of got not a lot of time no more. The side characters got a lot to do, like the couple. They were like a big factor of helping Kaguya, move forward in the plot. And obviously Shimigami's a love interest, like also play a big part. And yeah, man, I think a lot of side like Shirogata's dad was hilarious with his drip. And like, Shirogata's sister also played a big part. Even Chika's sister being the rival for Kaguya. But yeah, man, like I said, the jokes just land. They're just when this show does end, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the ending was a good payoff, honestly. Like the whole Shinigami's elaborate plan of being Arsene and making the giant heart balloons. The big was supposed to be the confession, them holding their hearts, tying into the whole festival. The whole thing, I like the whole theme of this season. The heart festival, like the significance of giving someone a heart. I thought it was really well done, and yeah, everyone had a shine. Even like characters that kind of got sidelined, like Chica with the whole festival. She really had nothing to do, but like she had her moment. Like I said, with
she was just a savage through this episode.
Yeah, the season. She was a savage, and it
was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fun.
But she cares.
Yes, she does really care. And yeah, I had a fun time. I had a blast. Amazing time. I definitely recommend it, especially if you watch the first two seasons. This is no different. It still slaps. It still hits hard. And yeah, I wonder how this season 4 would do. I'm not worried about it, honestly. I think the jokes will still land. And we'll get another killer opening. I know you mentioned it, but like I like this opening. But it is the least favorite of the three, but not its fault. It's still good, better than some of the other anime's openings. And yeah, I think my final score would be 9 out of 10. Highly recommended. I think it's the same score I gave in season 2. So consistent. I think that's the best show. The best thing about the show. It's very consistent. You will have a laugh. You have a good time. Can't wait for season 4.
Yeah. For me, I enjoy it. I had fun. I don't have issues as much with the show. The ending, the whole hiding. No, not the confession thingy. It's I'm like, why? Why don't you just one of you guys say it? I was upset because none of them said it. They went for the kiss. I'm like, oh, okay, we're not getting the confession war done. I guess that's still going, but I guess it's fine. But other than that, the show is fun. I love the side characters. They're all great at what they are in the show. Shirigane and also Kaguya's relationship. We see how much they struggle trying to impress each other from the different ways. You get me? Well, Shirigane, he struggles because she's always on top. Like, oh, how can I beat her in a way? And education for him was the only way.
Yeah.
To show like, hey, I'm here. This is me. Like, look at me. And Kage's whole, fact that no one, I guess, cares, right?
They perceive her as an ice queen.
Yeah, an ice queen. So no one tends to get near her as much. And once our boy ended up looking at her, she was like, oh, is there going to be anyone else other than him that will look at me in general? So I thought that was nice. I like that. I like that flashback of that moment as well. But yeah, this season, this whole show, these three seasons, they never went up or down for me. They always they stayed consistent through the entirety, and it's fun. I like it. It was funny, serious moments, especially this season as well. They mixed in with the comedy at the same time. It was weird to say that, but yeah. So for me, I'm at a 9.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just give it that 10, bro. All right, but yeah. But final thought. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, 9.5. Again, same. We're like the same rating. You just give it a little bit more.
We might be different for another show.
Yeah, I feel like. But with that being said, that is our ratings. What do you guys think? Do you guys also think the same way we do, or you have a different take? Yeah. I know some people don't like this show. They're rare. They are rare, but everyone has their own opinion, and we respect your opinion no matter what.
Yeah.
And
I want to hear your opinion. Their opinion. My bad.
Yeah, most definitely. And you have a different opinion. I would love to hear it. I would like to see your perspective of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's unfortunately the end of Love Is War. I want to.
We're getting another season and a spin-off, I think. Right?
Are we?
I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Don't quote us on that. But yeah, so I would love another season, and spin-off would be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know who they were centered it on.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fortunately, that is the end for Love Is War Ultra Romantic. Hopefully, we don't wait that long for next season. But yes, it's always a fun ride, and I'll probably rewatch it, honestly. I just watched the first season. And we have Spy Family, or Spy X Family, however you want to say this show. Episode 12. And yes, this is also the finale of this part. This is not the finale of the show. As of the day of this recording, it was announced that it will be back for another 13 episodes on October.
Yeah, so this is part 1.
This is part 1 of this season.
This part, yeah.
Yes.
Of this season.
So, with that being said, this is not the end. But hey, to end this beautiful season, this beautiful new show, they went simple. I feel like they went.
Twilight is on. What do you call it? On the grind.
Yes, he's there. The spy agency, are overworking him with extra missions he has to do, and it's really getting to him. He's like, oh man, not only am I doing the whole family operation thing, my main operation, I gotta do all these side gigs. Man, I'm just tired. I'm beat.
And now the neighbors are saying, "Oh, I don't take the kid," and
he's a bad dad.
Yeah.
Does he really give a damn about the wife? nosy neighbors, honestly. First off, if anything, Twilight should not give a damn. But hey, their opinion do matter because the whole perspective of the family is like they're the perfect family.
Yeah,
they deserve to be in the school or whatever. And so that jeopardizes the operation. So he's like, hey, you know what, Anya and Yor, we're going out. We're going out this weekend
on a trip.
Yes. Where are we going though? And it's like he sees like Anya drawing a penguin with a gun, and he's like, we're going to the aquarium, damn it.
Yeah, you saw that penguin
with the gun.
No, not the gun. He didn't say no gun.
But yeah, they're excited, and I like when they do go out because they wear matching outfits. They look like an adorable family.
Family, yeah.
It reminds me of those families that you see at Disneyland. Mm-hmm. They're wearing the matching shirts. I was like, oh, you can't even do that here. But yeah. So they go to the aquarium.
And guess what they find there?
Well, before Twilight has another mission to do, unfortunately, because I like the way they do it, very sneakily. Like the eye logo is basically like, hey, Twilight, we got another thing for you.
No, well, that's part of the agency.
Yeah,
like everywhere where you see the eye thing, that's the agency stuff.
But yeah, like it's so subtle, like you really don't give 2 seconds to think about.
Yeah, because
you're a normal civilian.
Yeah, because you could see it on the costume as well.
Yeah, and when he's going into the penguin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the other spy agent is like, oh my god, you knew it was gonna be at the aquarium? you wicked smart, Twilight. Just
I don't want to do it.
It's like, I can't. I want coffee and orange juice. That's all I want. And it's like, no, you gotta do it. The intel's juice right
here. Coffee.
Just give me 5 sugar, 5 cream. That's all I want. But unfortunately, he took it because he's a good guy. He's a hard worker.
And it's at the same location, so it's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. 2 birds in 1 stone. Yep.
And but unfortunately, the damn noisy neighbors are also at the aquarium, so he has to put on the dad act as well. He's like, damn it, I can't win. I can't get this dub. And Anya, just knowing everything's going on, she tries to help Twilight find the penguin that has the hidden message.
Oh, and she wasn't helping. She just randomly heard the penguins.
Yeah, because apparently she could read animals' minds as well.
Yeah.
Which
one was choking.
Yeah. Which basically gives a big hint like that penguin probably has something in his throat. And Twilight being the master of disguise, which we find out that it is his master ability, I guess. Whatever. Mm-hmm. He's a master of disguises. And he's the rookie of the aquarium. And the chief guy is like, damn, bro, you're pretty impressive. You already know all these penguins' names? It took me like 2 years to find that out.
Yeah, Twilight is a supercomputer.
Yeah, he's like a walking computer. 1s and 0s. But hey, he knew every penguin there's behavior, how they eat, their names. And it's like, it was just impressing the crap out of the chief. It's like, damn.
I think the funny part was when he was throwing the food, he split everyone to the side. Like,
yeah. Like, it reminded me of like Bruce Almighty when he splits the traffic. Or like, Moses split in the river. But yeah, he, Twilight just being super impressive. And he gets to the penguin. And I like how, I guess the villains also did it. Like, to find out which penguin to go after. They marked the red mark on the penguin's foot. That way you know which penguin to go after. But Twilight being smart, being the super spy that he is.
Miss your card.
Yeah, the villain approaches the penguin. He's like, hey, I'm a Marine biologist from a college. I'm a university. I need that penguin. And he's like, oh, okay. Let me get some ID. And smart move. And he's like, no, you're a liar. Like, and then he legit just pops out the gun, about to blast.
And then, of course, he didn't get a shoot, so he ran away.
Oh man, he should have just let Twilight take him down.
Yeah, because Detective
Anya was on the case
and ends up grabbing onto the villain.
I like how she did that. She was like, he was like, Mom, help me. I'm getting kidnapped.
You're messed up because she left her on her own somehow.
Hey, man, she's only good. What is the one thing yours good at?
Nothing. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Well, that's later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, she pretty much beats up the guy. That was hilarious.
Beat him? I think she killed him at the point. I don't know, man. If your body's dangling on the ceiling, like, just, I feel like you died.
He got his head stuck up there.
Yeah, normal thing to do. But yeah, that was cool too. The way they animated that. But hey, in a way, Twilight won. He got the little.
He passes by it. And he's like, whoa.
It's like, dang, I guess we got the villain. And yeah, basically, they accomplish. Twilight gets to be the good dad in front of the neighbors. He catches the villain for the extra mission,
and then the subtle kind of end.
Yeah, it was a very cute ending with when Twilight bites that awesome penguin plushie. By the way, I want one in real life. This is like this giant
Agent
plush.
Penguin.
Yeah, Agent Penguin on the job where we got recruited to the Anya agency, and it's just
her being kid.
Yeah, what she should be.
Yeah. She pretty much telling the penguin all her headquarters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she got to the secret room that she wasn't supposed to be near, and Twilight came out of nowhere. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Just grabs her. It terrified me.
I thought he was gonna slam her on the wall. I was like, oh, whoa, Twilight, calm down. It's just a child.
Down, man.
Just a child.
And he realized that too. So they ended up she ended up crying. It was sad.
Yeah, I mean, dude, imagine someone yoinked you like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so then the parents ended up playing with her.
It's too much, I feel like.
That was adorable.
It was. The extent how far they go for their child.
Yeah, pretty much. So they gave their time to play as well, the agent.
Yeah, and then she just wanted candy. Oh no, she wanted peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah. And yeah, that's how the episode ends. It's very cute, very subtle. Obviously, last week I had a setup with the dog. We'll probably get that in October. And yeah, basically that ends Spy Family. And do you want to give a review?
Sure.
Okay.
It's gonna be sweet and short. It's nothing huge.
Yeah.
Because I guess the show's fun. I enjoy it. I like the characters. I wish it was more leaning to story a little bit more. It's more of an episodic for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because at times we gain a little bit of the characters develop, but then it goes into an episodic, and we lean more to the other thing. But I guess because of the comedy as well.
Yeah.
But other than that, I enjoy the show. The music's fun. I like it while it's playing in the background of scenes as well. And yeah, I don't have that much to say. WIT and A1 Pictures is they doing well, especially in their fighting scenes.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 8.5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, the show was very impressive. Obviously done by Mappa and WIT Studios, both sharing the roles of doing this animation, and you could really tell.
It's A1.
No, it's Mappa.
I could show you.
Well, we'll put it on the screen, but
I'm not.
But yeah, and it's super impressive. Obviously, this being a new show, but it was highly anticipated, and it really delivered. Twilight's just a badass spy, just a super agent, can't do no wrong, overthinking every situation that's going on. You're the deadly assassin, which I wish. That's my one thing. Like, you're got a little bit of character, but like not as much as I thought we would get into.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get dive in more, other than her brother, which brother complex, sister complex with that guy. And I think the star of the show, obviously hands down, is Anya.
Yeah, she's
just the best thing about this season, honestly. Just her attitude of this whole situation, her being an Esper, just leads to so many comedic moments.
Mm-hmm.
And the dodgeball episode is just cream of the crop, man.
Okay, we were both wrong. It was Cloverworks. My bad. Why do I keep saying A1 Pictures, man? It's Cloverworks. I know there used to be Cloverworks. I mean A1, but then they moved to another division. So yeah, it's Cloverworks.
Forgive us. But yes, Anya steals the show. She's the best thing. And continuing on, I hope we will get more Anya. So I wonder how that goes. There's so many iconic moments. Like I said, the dodgeball, Anya punching Damien in the face. That's just perfect. I really love the show. This show really caught me off surprise. I was anticipating it, and hey, it delivered. And continuing forward, you did bring up a good point. The story is kind of lacking, but it's slowly getting there, I feel like. So eventually, hopefully,
hey man, it's part 1.
Exactly, it's part 1. So we'll hopefully get closer to Damon and the whole plot of saving the world. And yeah, pretty much not much to say. I love the cast. The side characters make me laugh. Overall, I can't wait for more.
Mm-hmm.
And right off the bat, I'll just give it a 9 out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really solid. This, if anything, this was like the highlight of the season. And if you've seen our Twitter, I really post about Spy X Family a lot. So there's no debate of why this is the most popular show of the season. So, but yeah, that is our just of the first part. Obviously, it's not the whole show, and you can take us with a grain of salt. But yeah, let us know what you guys thought of Spy X Family. I would love to know. I know a lot of people saw this show, so can't wait to see your guys' opinion, your comments. And yeah, and that's gonna wrap up for that show. It will be coming back in the fall. A lot of shows are. And yeah, I can't wait for more on your goodness. We have Dragon Quest Dai, episode 83. And yes, Lionheart is in the stage. And I did not expect the backstory of how he got resurrected, or like the emotional impact they got on him. And it was cool. I really digged it.
Pretty much the episode's name. The will of
Baron's will.
Baron's will.
Yeah, that is true. You do have a point.
That was really, really important to him because he respected Baron so much.
Yeah.
To find out that he's like a second father to.
Yeah, that I was dumbfounded by that too. I was like how much Baron respected Lionheart, like so much that he called him a second son.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's deep. And that proves a point why Lionheart, I think, was the best dragon rider because he was the last one standing, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, if anything, Dai got a big ally, or what do you call him? Yeah, an ally, right?
Yeah,
a follower.
Yeah.
He called himself because he is now the only dragon knight. So
he basically Dai became Baron in a way.
Yes,
he took his place.
And it's subtle, but I really like the moment where Dai's like, don't like I really appreciate, just don't call me Dino because it reminds me of my dad. And
not in a bad way either.
Yeah, it just brings a pain. A pain in his heart that his dad's not around.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh damn, that's deep, and Lionheart doesn't even question. It's like, hey, you gotta die, die the hero. I was like, damn, all right, man, yo.
but mom and pop are like, Where's Hyousetsu? Where is he?
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning.
They jump in and he's like,
why are you here?
Why you have his armor? And I was like, bro, this was mine first. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they automatically, of course,
they assumed that Hyousetsu died.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, he fought a good fight and he's out of commission. But hey, he's not dead. He's like, oh, thank God. Why don't you start off with
that?
But yeah, they're glad that Hyunkyu's not dead, and he's not dead. We really did get confirmation that
yeah, but we got information that he's done fighting.
Unfortunately,
yeah. In general, they
healed him, but they didn't heal his bones and inner body problems. Yeah. So he legit is out of commission. He's happy to be alive.
Yeah.
So that sucks to hear, but hey,
he did what he had to do.
He fought all those pawn pieces and those damn demons and him himself.
Yeah.
So he did a lot of work.
Hey, but it was all a reward for him, for his friends.
Yes, and a new friend.
Yes.
Him who's not really being a comedic character
on this episode.
Yeah, like just in general, he's like, what the hell? I don't want to be 12. You guys respect this mouse guy? And he's like, yeah, choose. We respect him. He's an awesome guy. He's like, really? Like, F this guy.
But then at the end, Chu ended up like, hey, you part of this team now. You're my team now.
Yeah, you're number 12 now. He's like, did you write a permanent ink? My beautiful metal.
Magic marker, man.
Damn right. But yeah, and it was very cute too when well, awesome when like Kim carries Hyunkyou instead of Crocodile.
Oh, Crocodile offered, but him took it in because it was his fault technically.
Yes, he's the one that brought his stamina all the way down
and got him to like almost die or literally almost to death. So that's why, as him being nice, he literally like, I'll carry you on my shoulder.
Yeah, you're my friend as well.
Yeah. Crocodile sees that in him, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, cool guy.
And I don't have to carry him, so cool.
He would have carried him regardless.
And he'll carry both of them.
But going back to
Lionheart, basically telling Dai, you could go ahead. Me and just he wanted himself to fight Mr. Vink.
Yeah, because at first they're like, oh man, I don't think you could do it on your own. Like, are you guys so sure?
Hey, Pop, hold my staff.
And then he's like, hit me.
And it did a good job. It impressed me. I was like, oh, okay. He's really that fast.
Super fast. So fast.
He makes fast people look not fast. If you get that reference, you're awesome. But yeah, so Dai isn't really going to believe in his friends and his new follower and go on to fight King Vern. So we don't get that fight, unfortunately. And it's just like,
yeah, because Vern is a sneaky guy.
But yeah, so now it's just Dai, Leona, and the most important character, obviously, Gomichi, fighting to go fight King Vern. And I really like the moment where Leona brings back to all the way in the beginning, the first episode, where they first met, where they're like, hey.
Oh, but because of what Dai said too. Because at first it was misleading to me. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean you're giving it back? Like, I was getting tricked too.
Yeah,
I was
the knife that she gave to him.
I thought he was telling her to, hey, sit on the sideline kind of thing. But it was not that. He was literally saying that, hey, I need your help as well.
Yeah, it's King Vern. Yeah.
I need you to be armed as well.
The last time we escaped, it was by chance.
Yeah. So here's your blade that you let me borrow. Yeah.
And it really, was empathetic for her. She's like, okay, you see me as an ally, and like we've been together so long that you trust me with it. So, but unfortunately, that doesn't even matter because obviously King Vern, invites him in. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like,
sneaky guy over here.
Well, he was like, why are they not here yet? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot my castle is a living thing.
Yeah, this tentacle monster comes out of nowhere.
Yes, which I think is like the castle core. I feel like.
I think so.
I could be wrong, but Unfortunately, it captures Leona. She becomes a damsel in distress. This sucks. And hey, Gomichi try to help, bro. Bit that tentacle apart.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. It's so much damage they woke it up.
That's a lot of damage.
But yeah, now we got another problem. We gotta fight the core, and we'll see how Dai, because it's just Dai and Gomichi, obviously. They're gonna have to fight this core alone.
Unless Leona finds a way to
set herself free, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope for the best. Everyone's in the fight at this point,
except the boys though.
Yeah, except for Hyunko and the Beast people.
Yeah,
they'll get there.
Yeah, Hyunko wants to go see the fight.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea, but hey, let him be him, right?
Yeah.
We got Pop, Mom, and Lionheart versus Mr. Vern. Avon fighting Kill Vern in that death match.
I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I want to continue that.
Like, bring me back to that. And then now Dai fighting the core. Dai, Leona, and Gomichi fighting the core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot is going on. Action packed. Cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very excited.
Fun episode.
Yeah, fun episode. If anything, was like a setup to these fights, and the confirmation that Hyunko did not die.
And Lionheart, his story. I like his story.
Yeah, I think that was the most impactful. Like,
I love that scene too when he was telling no, not Kilvern. What's his name? Dio?
Mr. Vern?
Mr. Vern, yeah. He was like, I never been with the demon.
Oh, yeah.
I love that scene. So it was so cool. It was like, I never been with you guys. Never ever joined you guys.
Yeah, I only joined where Baron is because he's the Dragon Knight, and I love him. He's like a father to me.
Yeah, he's the one I followed. I didn't follow none of you guys.
Yeah.
Don't compare me, or don't try to put me in your side.
Trash.
That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
I like that scene. That was my favorite scene.
Yeah, like there was not a lot of action, but I think the most impactful were like the emotion moments.
Yeah,
that's what Dragon Quest does also so well, surprisingly. Like, you wouldn't think, but hey, after the couple episodes we've been having, dang man, I'm almost in tears some moments.
Man, they designed these characters well.
Yes,
to care for them.
And Lionheart's a great another reintroduction. So I can't wait to see these fights now, and see who wins of all of them. Hope for the best. But yeah, with that being said, we move on to our last anime. Yes, usually Dragon Quest Dai is the last anime, but since
our buddy, our other member, RWBY.
Yes, RWBY, our other, if you forgot, mentioned to us that Summertime Rendering also airs on Saturdays.
Yeah, so it got pushed to Saturdays-ish. I don't know what specific time, but it comes out during that time or earlier. Who knows? We're covering on this one.
We're covering on this version episode of the podcast now on the weekends, and
since we were an episode kind of behind in a way.
So, but if you haven't seen Summertime Rendering, go watch our other episodes.
Yeah,
we've covered to where this one. I know it's a bit confusing, but please bear with us. But yeah, sorry for the confusing introduction. But with that being said, moving to our last anime, we have Summertime Rendering episode 11. And yeah, I think a lot of shit hit the fan in this one.
Oh yeah.
And just the whole the whole design of the sewer system and the shadows using it is very, very convincing. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense why these shadows could be anywhere at any moment, because the islands revolved around this cave system during the World War II.
I like the fact too in this episode it was revolved with a lot of characters this episode.
Yeah, everyone was kind of involved.
Yeah, like
Ryusuke, also the double personality, and Nezuko, the old man.
Yeah,
and then obviously Junpei in the group, obviously being in tight pickle fighting the shadows.
And then the cop and
Mio. seeing the little girl shadow again, and it was a lot happened, man. It was like, holy crap.
Yeah, there was so many moments.
Like, just first off the bat, the whole, I mean, you called it, I think, first off with what's her name, Toroko, the sister of the best friend.
But it's hard to say right now. Like, I'm in between. Like, I don't know if she's bad or good. Like, I feel like
because now it brings up the other question that the dad was involved as well.
Yeah.
And what was he doing as well?
Yeah, because there's a moment too in that scene where like she's kind of frustrated on what she said too, like, you know, the whole dad moment and the scene when he was talking to Shunpei and the brother. That scene, she like the camera pans to the back while she's like gripping her hand or something like that. During that, it was a small thing, and I noticed her face reaction too. Like, she didn't want to say it, but she said it. I don't know. Maybe she's bad or maybe she's good. I don't know.
I feel like she's a good person, but she's just in a bad position.
Yeah.
That she has to go through it. Otherwise, she's gonna get killed too. She's gonna be a shadow. And plus, you know, she's doing it for her dad, which we find out that the only reason the brother doesn't know about any of this because the dad doesn't want him to be involved in any of it.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I don't know. You know, I thought you would keep it in the family. I don't know.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Shunpei and the group get in a tight corner and
and then the whole what's her name again? The shadow.
Ushio.
Ushio. Technically can't regen.
Yes, because
it's not the original copy.
Her actual shadow body got injured.
Yeah.
During the the fight with the Shadow Mio, so she can't regenerate unless she has the original copy.
And that's what that's when you said too, like, oh,
she can't.
Yeah, you need the original copy
because, you know, the real Ushio is now in ashes.
Yeah.
So she stuck one arm in it, which sucks. You know, that puts a handicap on our very OP character.
I think it keeps hurting her as well too.
That's why, like,
it's affecting it even more.
If she keeps the facade of having an arm,
yeah,
like, the bleeding will be there. So she had to delete it.
And the pain comes in, and I think more and more the
more she keeps like reusing it.
Yeah.
So
it affects the shadow even more.
So she had to like get rid of it, which sucks. You know, you want to have two hands, two arms on this occasion. But unfortunately, they're captured. They're prisoners, and things are not looking good. Those are some big shadow babies, by the way. They were very intimidating.
And of course,
not as intimidating the big other shadow we saw.
No, not only that, the fact that whole cave was literally shadows.
Yeah, the coral that's living in there.
Yeah, because at first it was like bugging me. I was like, why is there like, what do you call it? Like, why does this look like the bottom of the ocean? Yeah. And they literally later on they told us pretty much, hey, this is literally shadows. All of these are an illusion at this point.
Yeah, someone, they've been living here forever, so I guess they wanted to decorate it.
Yeah.
Sea theme. And but yeah, now we get to Ryusuke and the old man and their encounter, because they encountered me on them by accident, and they go into the cavern as well, but we don't know what happens to them.
Yeah, I'm curious with the whole, like, is it a trap or is it the original girl telling them to go that way?
I don't know, because it was like because she's working with
no, but it's two different shadows.
No, she escaped when she didn't die, because they explained it as well when Hizuru, the girl version, like when she whammed her in the concrete.
No, I know, but at the same time, that, like, I feel like there's two different ghosts. Like, of course is the one with
the one that's helping me on
that. That's the thing. That's where I'm confused. I'm like, wait, is this the original girl that passed away? And I guess she's leading.
You think she also became a defect?
No, I don't know. It's damn, man. It makes me think so much. Like, what is that?
I feel like it's just in Rouge. Like, she's just setting them up.
That could be also it. Either
because we saw her true intentions when they kind of Ryusuke and the old man, like, they're gonna kill them.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah,
I'll
because
see what happens.
we don't know what happened with the cop and Mio after they went into the cavern.
Yeah, so we don't know.
But yeah, fortunately, Neko.
No, but then I found it weird too that the demon guy had the revolver. The guy the big demon guy with the four arms. He popped out the shotgun that he copied. Like why was there a copy of the revolver that the police had?
They probably already made him shadows at this point.
You think so? That's the thing. I'm curious.
No matter what, I feel like we might get another time loop. Just this, the one we're in reveals so much of the Shadow's true intentions.
Well, of course, we lost the old man. I
was gonna say that.
Yeah,
he got blasted protecting, our girl / brother.
Yeah, so we're not entirely. Well, I'm not entirely sure if this is a mental kind of thing or if the brother is in.
I feel like it's a split personality.
Either or. Well, the shadows are like it's a he. Yeah,
they can sense both of them in there.
Yeah, so maybe both of them are inside.
And it's scary too because that shadow knows the incident of the demise of the brothers.
Yeah, because the reason why is that she got a she got a flashback of when she died, when she got shot.
Yeah, like they could predict 2 seconds in the future, something like that. Yeah. And then the big shadow named Hane, that's his name, by the way. He's like, oh, this is so annoying trying to fight, And also, he's scary. He's another scary big shadow, which has like both gender bodies. I don't know. It's creative. It's intimidating as hell.
And we got to Mother.
Yes, Mother, which we find out that it is the god that the shadows worship, which we got a hint of last episode of this ugly creature. I think I called it the leech god. I think it was called. But yes, we see Mother and her gigantic shadow
and her missing eye.
Yes, which we know that Shunpei has. And yeah, that's how the episode ends. And it's terrifying. It does not look good for anyone, honestly. And at this point, I feel like we're gonna get a reset. I don't see a brighter outcome in this timeline no more.
We'll see.
Yes, we will see. It's getting more intense every episode, and that's a good thing. But yeah, that is Summertime Rendering, episode 11. With that being said, that's gonna wrap up the anime, and that's gonna wrap up the podcast for this week. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. I know it was a lot to cram in, and I hope you enjoyed it. The reviews, everything, and this is the ending of the spring animes, right?
Think so.
Yeah, because in the upcoming weeks, summer season will be coming up, and we can't wait to talk about those as well and see what other exciting animes we have to watch, like RWBY. But with that being said, I've been your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.